Chapter 1: The Silent Hunt. The city never sleeps, but in the dead of night it holds its breath. A place where neon lights flicker like dying stars, and the rain washes away footprints before anyone can ask where they were headed. This is where I work, where I hunt for the missing and uncover the truths no one wants to find. My name is Evelyn Carter, private investigator. I've solved more missing persons cases than I can count. But some cases, the ones that go cold, the ones that slip through my fingers, they don't let go so easily. And now it's happened again. Her name is Claire Lawson, my best friend, my sister in everything but blood, and she's gone. One minute she was texting me, making plans, laughing through the phone. The next, silence. Calls go straight to voicemail. Her apartment, locked, empty, like she was never there. I've seen this before, too many times. A person disappears and the world moves on, filling the space they left behind as if they never mattered. But Claire mattered, and I will not let the city swallow her without a fight. I dig into the last 24 hours of her life. She left work at 7:45 p.m. Security footage shows her heading home, walking down Carter Street, cutting through Ridley Park, a shortcut she took every night. But somewhere between the park and her apartment, she vanished. No witnesses, no struggle caught on camera, just gone. And that's not the only thing bothering me. There's another case, a case I failed to solve. 4 years ago, a woman named Emily Rhodes walked that same route, same shortcut, same time of night. She never made it home. I never found her. And now Claire is gone too. Coincidence? I don't believe in those. I stare at the screen, rewinding the security footage over and over, searching for something I missed. But there's nothing. Until Dash. A shadow. Not Claire's. Someone else. Standing at the edge of the park, watching, waiting. I lean in closer. The figure never moves, never follows. Just stands there, hidden in the dark. Something about it makes my skin crawl. This isn't just a disappearance. It's a pattern. And I'm running out of time to break it. I replay the footage again. The shadow stands there, unmoving. A trick of the light? The figure is real. But something about it, it's too still, too deliberate. I push back from my desk, my mind racing. I need to be there, to stand where Claire stood, to retrace her steps, feel the air she last breathed. The city is different at night. The neon signs hum, streetlights flicker. I pull my jacket tighter, stepping onto Carter Street, the pavement slick beneath my boots. Ridley Park is just ahead, a place she walked through every night safe until she wasn't. The moment I step onto the path, a chill snakes down my spine. Not from the cold, something else, something unseen. I move slowly, scanning every detail. A broken lamppost, a crumpled coffee cup, the faint sound of traffic in the distance. Then I see it, a shoe, half buried in the mud near the edge of the path. My breath catches as I kneel. It's small, sleek. Claire's. I pick it up carefully, turning it over. The heel is scuffed, as if she ran. A sharp crack echoes in the distance. I freeze. Footsteps, slow, deliberate. I stand, my pulse hammering. The park is empty, or so it seems. Who's there? My voice is steady, but my fingers tighten around the shoe. Silence, then a whisper, faint, almost drowned by the wind. I turn sharply, scanning the trees, the benches, the shadows stretching across the ground. Nothing. But I know what I heard. I force myself to breathe, pocketing Claire's shoe. I came here looking for answers. Now I have more questions. And I'm not leaving without at least one answer. I step off the path, pushing through the damp grass. The whisper, was it real? Or just my mind playing tricks? Then I see it. Faint impressions in the dirt. Footsteps, leading away from the path. Fresh. I follow them, my heart pounding. They weave between trees, past a rusted fence, then stop abruptly at the park's edge. A car was here. The ground is disturbed, tire tracks barely visible in the dim light. Someone waited here. For Claire? Or for anyone who passed by. I snap a picture with my phone, then scan the area again. The whisper, the shadow, the missing girl. It's too much. And then my phone buzzes. Unknown number. I hesitate before answering. A pause. Then, "You shouldn't be here." The line goes dead. I stare at the screen, my grip tightening. I don't recognize the voice, but the warning is clear. I look back toward the path, toward the spot where Claire's shoe lay abandoned. Someone took her, and someone is watching me. But they made one mistake. I don't scare easy. The wind howls through the empty park, rattling the rusted fence beside me. My pulse slows, steadying. Whoever called me, they wanted me to stop, which means I'm close to something. I turn my attention back to the tracks. The ground is uneven, disturbed in places. Someone stood here for a while, waiting. I kneel, running my fingers over the indentations. Heavy boots, at least 2 people, and then faintly the scuff of something being dragged. Claire, I snap more photos before stepping back onto the main path. If Claire was taken by car, there must be traffic cams nearby. Maybe I can pull footage, get a plate. But first I need to check one more thing. The alley behind the park. Claire's last text said to check there. The walk takes less than 5 minutes, but every step tightens something in my chest. Then I see it. A single dim streetlight flickers overhead, casting long shadows against the brick walls. At first glance, the alley looks empty. But then, near the far end, something glints under the light. A phone. I step closer, kneeling as I pick it up. It's not Claire's, it's old. Scratched. The screen cracked, and then I see the initials carved into the case. ER, my breath catches. Emily Rhodes, the woman who disappeared 4 years ago. This is her phone. I flip it over, pressing the power button. The screen flickers, locked, but a small red light blinks in the corner. A message waiting. I exhale, sliding it into my pocket. I can break into it later, but this changes everything. Claire's disappearance isn't random, it's connected. And someone, whoever left this here, wants me to know that. I take one last look around, scanning the alley for any other clues. A cigarette butt near the wall, a fresh oil stain on the pavement. Signs that someone was here recently. Then, just as I turn to leave, a sound, a faint rustling. I freeze, every muscle tensed. It's coming from the rooftop above me. I glance up, just in time to see a shadow move. Someone's watching. I don't hesitate, I bolt. I cut through the alley, past the park, back onto the main street. The sounds of the city swallow me up. Traffic, voices, life. Whoever was up there doesn't follow, not this time. But the message is clear. I'm not just chasing ghosts anymore, I'm being hunted too. The city hums around me as I move, my mind racing. The weight of Emily's phone in my pocket feels heavier than it should. If this was left for me to find, then someone, maybe the person who took Claire, knows I'm getting too close. I need to get off the streets. I don't like the feeling of being exposed. I duck into a late-night diner, its neon open sign flickering like it's on its last breath. The place is nearly empty, just a tired-looking waitress, a guy nursing a cup of coffee, and an old man staring blankly at a newspaper. I slide into a booth near the back and pull out Emily's phone. The red notification light still blinks. I should wait. Find someone who can crack it properly. But patience isn't my strong suit. I take a deep breath and tap the screen. A prompt appears. Enter passcode. I try the obvious. 1234. Nothing. Then something catches my eye. The edge of the phone case where Emily carved her initials has faint scratch marks, almost like numbers. I tilt the phone under the fluorescent light. 7-4-2-9. I type it in. The screen unlocks. A chill rolls down my spine. The home screen is nearly empty. Only 2 apps remain, messages and voice recorder. The rest have been wiped. I open messages first. One unread text, sent 4 years ago. Unknown number. If you see this, it's already too late. My stomach knots. I back out and open the voice recorder app. One file, titled Help. I press play. Static crackles through the speaker, followed by hurried breathing. A voice, Emily's, whispers frantically, "He's watching me. He knows I was wrong. I was so wrong. This isn't random. It's not just disappearances. It's..." A loud bang, a muffled cry. then silence. The recording ends. The diner feels colder. My grip tightens around the phone. Not just disappearances, something bigger. A shadow falls over my table. I look up. The waitress stares at me, a pot of coffee in her hands. But it's not the coffee that makes my pulse spike. It's the way her eyes flick to the phone in my hands. The way her fingers tighten around the pot. Like she recognizes it. Like she knows exactly what I just listened to. The city never sleeps, and neither do its ghosts.